Okay guys, I'm here and I've got some domination gameplay for you. So, my topic today will be host. As you will see momentarily, I am host. And you can tell if you have host either by having a 4-bar connection or if right when the game starts, if you pull up the score menu thing. If you're the only person connected, then you are host, and you'll see all the other people have a green line thing next to their name that means they're connecting to you. And host is considered to be a pretty good thing on most systems, Xbox, PS3, whatnot. And it was really good in reflex, because if you had reflex, you didn't have to lag shoot, because everyone was playing off your Wi-Fi. But however, in this game, that's not quite the case. Because if you'll notice by the gameplay, you tend to lag a lot. I don't know how much it'll look like I'm lagging in the actual gameplay, but sometimes people will shoot at me and within a second I'm dead, when normally it would take a lot longer to kill me. So I hope Treyarch can come out with a patch for this, because when you're a host, you tend to do really bad. I do go positive in this game, but it's nothing impressive by far. Because I don't know why it lags, but I guess you have to let everyone else register their Wi-Fi off you, so then your Wi-Fi slows down. And so it can be a real pain in the butt to get kills and do well in a game. So, like right there, for example, normally in M16 it doesn't kill you that fast, but alright, and what else can I talk about? And what I've noticed about normally newer players, all they do is strictly play the objective, and I used to be this way when I wasn't that good at Call of Duty, just to get the points for doing the objective, but then your KD goes down a lot. But now, I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but as you get better, I tend to just use the objectives as a waypoint to get kills from, because people will tend to go after the objective. So then I just go by the objective to kill them. So I rarely play the objective, but in this game I actually chose to play the objective, because normally I don't have to, but since I'm a host, I can't get that many kills, so I thought I may as well do something for the team. And also, let's see, downloadable contents. There's, I guess it's possibly coming out for the Wii. I heard, from what I've heard from my sources, in the manual it said that there will be downloadable content, DLC. But the Wii admin did not know this, so then he wasn't sure if there was going to be. But there have been some debates and whatnot, and hackers have been able to go into game files and see there's empty files there, showing that there's extra content out there that has not been released. So, which leads us to think there's downloadable content. But even if there isn't, it's nice that we at least have a zombie map. Because I know in World at War we didn't, although I did not have World at War. I've only played since Reflex. And I can talk about some the advantages and improvements from Reflex. First of all, you don't have to lag shoot. Because if you, like I said, if you were host, you had perfect hit detection, but in Modern Warfare Reflex, you needed to aim in front of the person or where they were going to be if they were moving, which was a pain in the butt to do. And I didn't learn about that until later towards the end of the game, so then it almost made aiming down sights pointless, because what you would do is just put your reticle in front of them, and then just hope for the best. And it was also a pain in the butt in sniping because you had to aim at a direct point in front of them, and you didn't always know where exactly to aim, and that would cause problems. And reticules in this game. In Reflex, you were allowed to completely remove the dot, which some people liked, so that they wouldn't see it there and they would feel more like they were just playing the game rather than pointing at a TV screen. But now they removed that, but I could see why. Because although if I'm like in hardcore, you wouldn't have the outline reticules of your dot where you can spray within. So then if you completely remove the dot, you have no idea where exactly you're aiming unless you aim down sights in hardcore mode. And some people, this could cause problems, so, but if it really caused that many problems, just put the dot back on, just if you're going to play hardcore, and I don't know many people who play hardcore, because I certainly don't. I used to, like, when I would go to my friends or whatnot playing Xbox, we would play on hardcore, because I personally felt the guns barely did any damage in World at War. But after Modern Warfare 2 and COD 4 and Black Ops, the guns have pretty good amount of damage, and you really don't need to. Plus hardcore, you just need to flick a single bullet into someone and then they'll die, which is kind of cheap and, well, not really cheap, but you have to play like Search and Destroy no matter what game mode, otherwise you'll die, and right there it just fail. Thanks to my host. And since I haven't already said, I'm using spy plane, counter spy plane, and my chopper, but obviously I'm not going to get my chopper because I'm a host. And I'm using Gorilla Suppressor. I think my secondary is like 1911 or something. I don't even know. I'm using Flak Jacket, Hardened, and Marathon, I believe. And the only problem with the Gorilla is with the suppressor, I just sometimes feel it's not strong enough to finish off the people, but it's got pretty low recoil, but every once in a while it'll just kick off randomly. So when I use this gun, I usually find it's most effective to try to get the headshot, because then it only takes like 2 or 3 bullets, which is pretty good. And my equipments, I didn't have a actual equipment device put on, because I only bought a Claymore because I was playing Search and Destroy, but I never put anything on this class. And I'm using a frag and a Willie Pete. Why I'm using that? Because I hadn't bought a concussion at the time, because I was only like level 16, so I was just trying to get all my COD points together before I go crazy. Okay. Let's see what else we've got. 2 minutes. Okay, I'll talk about Pokemon. I was able to beat Pokemon Black. That's the version I bought. I don't care if you like white better. Good for you. And I spent all yesterday. I had to update my computer. Then I had to figure out how to update my action replay, because otherwise it would not work with Pokemon Black. And if anyone else is having this problem, you look online for the DSi like version 1.25 update, or the version or the DS version 1.75 update, because you need that, otherwise Pokemon Black or White will not work. You can put codes on it, but then you'll start the game and you'll hit boot game with codes, and then it'll just freeze up right there. So anyways, now I figured out how to Pokesalve finally, so I can salve Pokemon. The only thing is my codes haven't been working, because I forget to do one thing, single thing every time. And that, of course, would be problematic. It's kind of Pokemon Black and White's pretty nice. Now you can have random Wi-Fi battles, so no more going. Well, what I would have to do is go in chat rooms, look for someone, and then we'd battle. Now I don't have to do that. And with PokeZap, I don't have to spend hours EV training my Pokemon. Thank God. But if you play legit and you breed for IVs, kudos to you, because I don't do that. I tried, but I'm too lazy. And this is the end of gameplay.